Like, subscribe and press the bell icon for more videos from PH and Learn. For more videos, download our app from the Play Store. Hello guys, so in this session we are going to learn about features of Java. Now, because C++ language, we have seen in the previous session that is C++ language was lacking somewhere, was having certain drawbacks, and therefore Java was invented. And so Java is having certain different features, certain important features, right? And that's why it was invented. That's what the need of Java was there, and that's why it was invented. So what basically are the features we will see here. Now, this diagram is showing you all the features which Java holds. Means it is object-oriented, secure, robust, dynamic, simple, portable, architecture neutral, and so on. Right? So, one by one we will see. First of all, Java is said that it is object-oriented language. C was also there. It was said that it is also object-oriented language. But what this basically object-oriented language is? So in Java, what happens? Each and every component. Let's take an example like this. Here I have different electronic gadgets. Means let us consider those are my different components. Now in Java, what happens? It combines all these components and it stores it into a object like this. What is happening? All the different aspects, all the different components. In those components, what was happening? There was certain mouse, keyboard, ATM machine. So the features of these components were different. Mouse is used to control the cursor. The keyboard is used to type. Then ATM machine is used to withdraw the cash. So all these components do have different working, do have different features. But Java doesn't care. Java just combine all these components and just store it into a particular object, and hence we say that Java is secure. Why it is secure? Now the second feature of Java is it is a secured language, because in C and C++, when we were working in those language, what was happening? It was when the moment we were compiling it, it was using the runtime environment of the operating system itself. Means let's say we were working on Windows, then it was using the runtime environment of Windows. If we working with Ubuntu, then it was working with Ubuntu runtime environment, and so on. And that's why it was not platform independent, it was platform dependent. But we know that Java is platform independent because Java uses its own runtime environment, which is known as JVM, Java Virtual Machine. Now what exactly Java Virtual Machine is, we will study in the further lectures. Okay, so first of all, why Java is called secure? Because Java, whenever we compile Java program, then it uses its own runtime environment, and hence we can say that Java is nothing but a secure language. Now we come to the point that is platform dependency and independency. Now Java is definitely, we have studied so much time, that is Java is what? Java is platform independent language. Right? Why? First of all, because it uses its own runtime environment. That's the reason why Java is platform independent. One more thing is that whenever we run C and C++ languages, why I am comparing, every time I am comparing C++ and Java language? Because these two are, because from C++ itself Java was invented. It was modified. It is a modified version of C++ only, and hence every time I am comparing it. And if at all you don't know what the features of C++ is, then you can check it out in our tutorial video. Okay, of C++. Now, come back into the point that is platform independent. Now, whenever we run the program in C++, what was happening? It was executing, but it was giving me a .exe file, which was specific to the architecture of the operating system. But in In Java, what is happening? Java does that. Java directly compiles. Java do compile, but it creates a bytecode. It creates a bytecode, and that bytecode is architecture neutral. That bytecode is architecture neutral, and hence, because it gives us that bytecode which is architecture neutral, we can say that Java is what? Platform independent, because of that bytecode only. Now, how this bytecode generates and why this bytecode generates, we will see in the further lectures. In the complete, I have a bytecode session there. We will see detail what is bytecode and how it is generated. But for now, you have to understand that whenever we compile Java, it doesn't gives me a platform dependent code. It gives me a bytecode, that is platform independent code. We can execute that bytecode everywhere, irrespective of the platform, irrespective of the OS, we can run that, and therefore we can say that Java is what? Platform independent, only because of that bytecode generation. Right? Now again we say that Java is simple, because the syntax of Java is very clear and easy to understand. And that's the point we say that Java is very simple programming language. Yes, Java is vast, and Java does have very hidden and small topics which we have to understand while learning Java. But Java is very simple at the same time also. Okay. Now comes again another feature, that is architecture neutral. What do you understand by architecture? Now, in C and C++, we have studied the bytes, data type bytes which it requires. Means the int requires 4 bytes in 32 bits, whereas means what? Int requires 2 bytes in 32-bit architecture, whereas it requires 4 bytes in 64-bit architecture system. This was the difference because of the architecture of that computer system. This was the difference, right? In the 32 it was only occupying 2 bytes, whereas in the 64 it was occupying 4 bytes. This was basically based on your architecture, but in Java what happens? This isn't the case. Int requires 4 bytes. No matter what the byte system is, means whether it is 32 or whether it is 64, it doesn't care. It says that int, if it is int, then it will store 4 bytes of memory. It will require 4 bytes of memory, irrespective of the architecture. And hence we say that Java is what? Java is architecture neutral language. Okay. So these are the features. And again we can say Java is portable. If you have got the concept of platform independency, then we can definitely say that is a portable, because only using that bytecode I can take that bytecode, let's say in PD, that is pen drive, I have taken this bytecode and I can run in every system, irrespective of the bits, of the memory bits, irrespective of the system, anywhere. I can only through that PD I can copy paste the code and I can run it in any system. Only I require the software where Java is run, right? That's the only requirement. Because through that software we will be able to download JVM also, JDK kit, which we say. What is JDK kit? We will learn. Okay. So because if at all we have that JDK kit over there, we can run everywhere. And if at all I want to run a Java code, then definitely I will have a Java software. That is but obvious. Therefore, we say that Java is what? It is portable. Okay. So these are the features, and again we can say that Java is robust language. Why is it robust language? Robust means what? Strong. Java gives us the concept of exception handling as well as type checking. These are the concepts, and again it lack pointers in it. It lack pointers and it have simple and strong memory management. So these are the certain points. These are because of these points we can say that Java is robust. Robust means what? It is a strong language. Now again these were the features, and again we can say different features, like it is high, it is interpreted language, it is high performance language, it multi-thread, it have the concept of multi-threading, and so on. So these are the basic features we have seen in that diagram, and these were the which I have explained to you, that were the main features of Java. Okay, so these were the complete features. Now every time I compare Java with C++. Now let's see the basic difference between these two languages. So first of all, the C and C++ and Java, the difference between is what? C++ have the concept of pointers, whereas Java restrict the concept of pointers. Why? Because just now we said that Java has a strong memory management, whereas it is a secured language. Now, if at all I am able to direct access the memory, in pointers what was happening, I was able to directly access the memory through its addresses, right, from the physical memory itself. Now, is this safe? No. Why? Because I'm able to, irrespective of the user, I am able to access the memory. Then how can it is safe, right? So therefore in Java what was happening? Java restrict the concept of pointer itself, and therefore we can say that Java have a strong memory and it is a secure. So this is the main difference between C++ and Java. And second difference we have already studied, that is C++ is platform dependent, whereas Java is platform independent. Right. Now again the third difference can be C++ is and the moment we are compiling it, is the source code is compiling it, it is giving me the answer, and it is generating a exe file, .exe file. Whereas in Java what is happening, the moment the source code is compiling, it is generating a bytecode, and then the interpreter compiles the bytecode and gives us the answer. Here we use both interpreter as well as a compiler, but in C++ we are only using a compiler. So these are the main difference between C++ and Java. All the differences, all the features and everything are interrelated. Because it doesn't have a pointer, then it will be it will have a strong memory and it is a secure. Because it is an platform independent, then it is portable. So likewise, everything is connected, and this is how Java is different from C++, and Java is very efficient and easy than C++. Now C++ is only used to create system programming, whereas Java is used to create various different applications, whether it be mobile application, web application, games or anything. So Java it is a multi-purpose language, right? So this is how we can differentiate C++ and Java, and these are the basic features of Java. Through these features itself, Java can stand out among the rest of the programming languages. Okay, so this was it for today's video. We have learned the features as well as the difference between. So this was it for your today's video. Let's meet for next video. So for now, thank you and goodbye. For more videos, download our app from the Play Store.